literally recording this the day that I'm going to edit everything together. Hi, it's me, Camila Rose. Welcome back to another vlog. 185 Insane. This is week 26. This is it. We're done. This is the last, no, this is week 25 I'm recording. We're almost done. I'm in week 26 now. Let's talk about how week 25, I did hardly any writing, but we will get to that. I need to do the vlog. So enjoy the vlog. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Good morning. I am, as per usual, rushing late. I have 4 minutes before I'm supposed to be out the door, which is clearly, you can see, not going to work. But we are going to make our breakfast, which I'm just going to make our protein drink. I am heading to an event today. I am tabling at a market for the introduction of, I'm reading tarot. I should take my vitamins too. But I'm also going to be doing my new products, which I talked to you all a little bit about, under what I'm calling my blissful. F-U-L-L, like you're full from drinking and eating. And today I have teas, hot chocolate, and that's it. I just have the teas and the hot chocolate today. And I only have the rose ones because I wasn't able to, I didn't realize I didn't have any hibiscus to make my hibiscus blend, which I love. And I wanted to wait to make the lotus one. Those are going to be the 3 that I make. I'm really, really excited because it all looks so cute. Okay, took my vitamins. I should have had that inside the microwave. We gotta heat this up. Heat this baby up. I'm so excited. Okay, so I gotta go get dressed. I will come back and check in after I get dressed. All right, so we are ready. You probably are like, oh my gosh, what has happened? But you know, we gotta have the look. We gotta have the look. So we have our vegan protein powder, which of course we have nothing to get it out with. So our vegan protein powder. I think that's enough. This bag I'm just using as a holder because I have blended all of my, I made hot chocolate blends, and anything that wouldn't fit, I just carried into the kitchen and put into my own hot chocolate. And I was like, because I don't want to have to waste it or worry about wasting it. So this is the fit. She's cute, right? This is the hair. It's the wig from Amazon. She's cute, right? Now I'm like, ooh, I wonder if I can get into any markets for the fall or January. I'm like, ooh, a January market would be super duper fun to test out stuff and everything. Let me bring some of these with me too, just in case. I need to mix these up. Look at me all over the place. She's a mess. She's a mess. She's a mess. I'm excited though. I'm very excited. My plan is go and do the market, obviously, and then go do some writing, go do some work. Because you all will see, I have not been writing, y'all. I have been not writing. But I will be obviously writing this week because I have to finish up the stuff for the Venus Intensive class, the workshop I have coming up on Friday. And then I do need to work on the actual Venus Intensive. So I want to spend maybe an hour or 2 working on that. Then I would want to do some vision boarding, mental stuff for 2026 in general. Good afternoon. I was going to have to be like, good morning. Hi, y'all. It's been a good hot minute. It is Tuesday. It is 3:37. I'm about to leave because I got to go on a walk. I haven't done anything. I haven't wanted to do anything. I've been doing work stuff, but I haven't been recording. What do I have going on this week? A lot. I should have some footage from the Get Lit book fair on Sunday, which was great. And I sold products, which makes me really happy. And I did tarot readings and it was literally perfect. It was exactly what I want to do. Then Monday, I took a rest day. Did not write, did not do anything. Sunday, after I got done with the Get Lit book fair, I went over to Lee Love's and had some salad and one of their holiday drinks. It was very nice, very cute, very busy for a Sunday, in my opinion. Then, like I said, Monday, didn't do too much of anything. Had a whole revelation about my astrology stuff. I've talked about that in a longer video. Got up today, did a long meditation this morning. Did work. Gonna go on my walk now. Going to come back and probably do a little bit more work. Went grocery shopping. And then tomorrow, I'm thinking I'm not gonna go on my meeting. I think tomorrow I'm gonna go take a walk on the Katy Mill Trail. Or the Katy Trail. Go to the Ascension. Or the Henry. Love the Henry. Plus they have a Christmas thing going on. And then probably come back home. Get some more work stuff done. I've been doing all the winter solstice readings. Everything, Aries through Virgo are up. Libra goes up tomorrow. And then every day it just falls with the rest of them. I'm done with my write-ups for New Moon and Sagittarius and winter solstice. On Friday, I have my Venus intensive. So I'm going to miss author hours, but I'm just going to go after I get done with the Venus intensive. So my plan for Friday is to get up and go run really early. I'm going to get ready for the event and then do the event and then go and do author hours and then come back home and rest and chill. And then unless I don't do any writing, I might take the afternoon off. So we'll see. Then Saturday is a regular work day. Sunday, I have ritual for new moon, full moon, and winter solstice at Bewitched. And then that's it for the week. So, hi, hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great time. I am making it this week. So, I will see y'all in a little bit. The way I was like, I have not recorded anything in so long. And I'm editing my vlog for this week. And I'm like, when's the last time you even recorded something? Look at how wild I look right now. You're just going to have to excuse me. Where have I been this week? Honestly, just having a little bit of a moment. Let's just be honest. My moments have just been piling up on each other. Okay, I don't know if I checked in on Monday. I think I might have. Okay, Wednesday was Get Lit. Monday was rest. Tuesday was kind of start getting myself together. I had stuff to work on. Wednesday was today. And so this morning, got up, got my tea, got my hot chocolate. What else did I do? I'm so tired, y'all. I did a lot of astrology work that I've been doing. I worked on the Venus Intensive that's coming up on Friday at 12 o'clock. It's free. I think it's what I've already passed by the time this goes up. And then I was working on the budget for the altar. And then I was editing this because I was like, I might as well. It's only 6:50. I want to be done by 7. And then I'm going to go take a bath and I'm going to go to bed. And that's going to be the end of the day. So this is just me checking in. I've had such an interesting time kind of getting all my stuff together and figuring out all of this astrology stuff has been the most fun that I've had in a really long time. So I'm super excited that I sat down and did that. Here are the things that I do need to get done though. I still need to record for Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. I just realized that. I think Scorpio goes up tomorrow. So, but I'll probably, to be very honest with you, do that on Friday, unless I go ahead and get it done tomorrow, but we'll see what ends up happening. Then I need to finish the Venus intensive, which I think is already done. You guys, let me tell you about how I was psyching myself out because I was like, it's going to be so much work getting all of the stuff for the PowerPoint together. Why did I already have the outline for the PowerPoint created and filled in? And all I had to do was really like go in and do all the like nitty gritty stuff and put in pictures and work on transitions. I will finalize that tomorrow and be done. The budget stuff was already like filled in and ready to go. It's the way that me in the past helps future Camila that I love her. I love her every single day and I love her more and more. What I was looking at when it comes to all of my astrology stuff was starting to look at the patterns of things. When I tell you, I had such an interesting moment because I was like, oh, look, this is when everything fell apart. And it was this very distinct, let me see if I can find it. It was my Uranus square my moon. Uranus was in Taurus and it was square my moon in Leo. And June 22nd, November 12th, 2023, and then March 3rd, 2023. And I said, well, isn't that interesting? And then, you know, Uranus and Taurus was all about our values and like, do our values, changing our values, looking at our values, what's most important to us. And then my moon in Leo is, of course, like all about the emotions of self-expression and like sharing my truth and my honesty and who I truly am with people. So it was like, to be very honest, my values were not matching up with how I was expressing myself. And so apparently all of that stuff just blew up on me. So now we're heading into and dealing with right now all of this like Neptune, Saturn stuff literally sitting on top of my ascendant. And it's kicking my butt. I'm just going to be real honest with y'all. I'm trying to look and see where I have like actual dates written down. Like Jupiter is opposed my MC. That was on May 28th. And it'll be back on like May 10th in 2037. So that's a while from now. Let me see if I see anything else. Here we go. Jupiter square my sun, Jupiter and Cancer square my sun. All of that was happening in 2025, 2026. So October 5th, that happens. December 18th, that happens. So that's coming up. And then May 26th, that still happens. So I'm still dealing with Jupiter and Cancer retrograding and then coming back around, square my sun in Libra. So it's like, hey girl, when it comes to like your relationship with your father, your caring, your nurturing, your security, and your whole like you as a Libra, what's going on there? Which also means then if it's square my sun, it's also square my natal Jupiter in Aries because they are in opposition to each other, which is lovely, right? Like just fantastic. It's just, you know, how do I get those things to get along and go together and make sense in my life? And that's what I've been working on. That's what I've been focusing on. And it's really been pushing me to think outside of the box and to say, where have I been doing things that I, based off of what I think other people want, other people's ideals, other people's, you know, expectations or opinions or goals, and where do I need to be focusing more on like, what do I actually want? What do I actually like? How do I actually develop myself? Like, who am I? Getting quiet and really looking at that. So anyways, I just wanted to come in and check in because it's been a hot minute and I realize I probably, again, will not have a lot of stuff to go in, and I haven't been writing a lot because I've been trying to get all this other stuff done. But then it's like I have been writing a lot. I just haven't been writing on any of those. I've been writing in here. But anyways, I'm going to record week 24. I don't even have it labeled correctly. But I'm going to do week 24 for the vlog. And then I'm going to go take my bath and go to bed. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Y'all, this is my first time checking in what has it been? Maybe like 3 or 4 days. Hi, it's me, Camila Rose. I'm back. It's Friday. Friday, do you hear me? This week, y'all know, the bug of procrastination loves to talk to me. Let me tell you. So Monday, I'm like, I just need to relax. Tuesday, I'm like, I do have some work to do, but I end up going down, Monday, that was the day that I really went down this rabbit hole. Tuesday, I got some work stuff done. Wednesday, I got a bunch of stuff done. Thursday, I'm doing a bunch of work and I'm like getting everything done really quickly. I had given myself so much anxiety because I needed to do my presentation and get everything ready for the Venus Intensive, which was today. Yeah, I pulled up the PowerPoint and I was like, oh, look, there's a PowerPoint titled Venus Intensive. I pulled it up. Why is it already ready? Like basically just needs to be cleaned up, get the pictures in there, tidied up, add some more information. Like it was literally already complete. I was like, there's no way that past me, which I think I already talked about this, present me up for success. So then I'm like, okay, I've been needing to wash my hair. I have not wanted to do it. As you can see, this is your first time probably seeing me without one of my little head wrap things on. And I was like, get your butt up today and go wash your hair because you are not going to feel into it if you're up there feeling grungy. And that's not very Venetian. Okay, so we need to show up Venetian. So I said, let's get up and wash our hair. So then I'm like, oh my gosh, realize I don't have some of my styling products. I'm like, forget it, whatever. Wash my hair anyway. So much easier to do because literally I stopped taking my hair down. I don't wear my hair down at all anymore. I do need to give it a trim though. Took it down, got it nice and washed up. It was not in a good shape. Doesn't take that long to wash my hair. And then like I actually did the detangling, everything with the conditioner. I use Pattern products usually, but I did get a little bit of Sacred. I got the little sample set thing, $40 over at Ulta. And I was like, I'm gonna try it out, but I didn't use that today because I was like, I just need to like cleanse and get this cleaned up, and I need to use my stuff that I'm not worried about how it's going to perform. So I go and I wash my hair and then I'm straightening it and just like, not straightening, I don't straighten my hair. I'm washing it. I'm detangling it. I'm in the bathtub. I've got the water off. I'm brushing through it so that the conditioner gets through everything. And I'm just putting in the loose little twist. And then like I go wash it like that. It's so nice and detangled when I get out. I don't have to do all that yanking and stuff while I'm actually putting the products in. And it takes like no time. Hair's all done, all slicked back, all ready to go. Then I'm like, all right, well, let's go work on this presentation and get the presentation all nice and finished up. I want to, in my head, I want to like go and do other things. I want to go and spend time doing other stuff. I want to not get ready. I want to not, like the part of me that's scared that this is going to be a disaster is activated. I had people sign up. It was a free event and I did have people sign up, but I was like, well, nobody could come. But I was like, who cares? You did it anyway. You put it out there. That's the thing that actually matters. It's just the same as like when I brought my products out at the festival this last time or at the market this time. It was like, you just need to do the thing. So I go and I do the class. The class is great. The presentation is the perfect length. Hopefully I explained everything well, but it is a lot of information to try to do in like an hour. And then I'm going to have my 2026 event that I'm going to put together for the Venus Intensive. It's going to be like, I think 2 or 3 months. And it's going to be all about that Venus retrograde. And I'm really excited about it. So I am excited. And I did it. And then I went and I missed author hours, but I still went over to the plot twist and did some writing, hung out with them. It was a ton of fun. Walked over to the recycled books, walked around, just looked around. So I wasn't just immediately just coming back home. Did some grocery shopping. Now I'm going to eat real quick and then I'm going to go on a kind of late afternoon, evening walk since it is 5:39 and it's already getting dark outside. So we're going to have to make this kind of a quick one. But I wanted to check in and say hi. That I'm proud of myself. And I hope that you too are doing things that scare you, but that you feel called and passionate about. And maybe on another day, I will go into this long spiel about all the stuff I've been doing when it comes to analyzing my own birth chart. But that's going to be it. I will more than likely check in tomorrow. Tomorrow we have the usual. It's a normal day for us. And then we have winter solstice ritual on Sunday. So that's going to be great. Anyways, that's going to be all, y'all. I'll check in with you later. This is my first time checking in with y'all today. Usually I check in before I go and do my workout or before I head into the yoga studio. But that didn't happen today because I was just kind of all off all day today. We're going to put on our Myth, Ellis Brooklyn Myth, my favorite, as you all know. We're heading to go read tarot. I am excited because I don't have anything I have to do this afternoon or this evening. So once I get done with my tarot readings, I am done for the day. So I'm going to come home, finish my run because I haven't done my run yet. I just did a walk this morning. Go take a bath because I didn't take a bath yesterday because I had a lot that I was doing yesterday. Did I talk about it? I talked a little bit yesterday. So I went to the plot twist and I did my writing. I only wrote 200 something words because I was like, Camila, stop forcing yourself to write. Go edit this stuff. So I'm editing the Venus Intensive. I'm going to edit and work on the night ritual today. And then, I mean, this is week 25. So week 26 is next and that's it. And we're done. So I'm just going to go ahead and start switching over to editing. I'm going to work on my query. Hello, baby. Come here, Papa. I'm going to work on my edit and my query. I'm going to get some of those sent out next week so that I will actually make my deadline. And then that's going to be it. We're pretty much done with the 185 Insane. Have I done any weight stuff? No, I didn't do any weight stuff at all. So what I found is that I've kind of like gone back to these are the regulars. These are the things that I will get done. I'm going to take my vitamins. I'm going to do my tuning forks. I'll do my ancestral stuff. I will do my running and my walking and my writing. I got the writing part down pretty well. I did pretty well with the making connections with folks who are in the writing community. I feel good about all of those. I actually this week have done better with my going to bed on time. So I just have that like 1 week, you know, not to be one of those woo-woo girls, but to be a woo-woo girl. Every time it's a full moon, I have a really tough time going to sleep. Now, correlation does not equal causation. And generally, those are also weeks when I have a lot of activities and a lot of things I have to do out in the community. So I find that, you know, obviously I'm kind of overthinking and getting anxious and all that other stuff. So those correlate. But I feel good. I feel like I've done really well with this challenge. And I'm excited to spend some time thinking about what am I going to look for and look towards and do and focus on next year. So I have 2 good weeks. I get all of next week. So week 26, you'll get to do some like planning with me and evaluation and all that fun stuff. I'm going to do, so obviously I'll be releasing week 25 this week, next week on Friday. And then the week after that, which will be Christmas, I will be releasing week 26. And then the week after that, which is New Year's, I'll be releasing just kind of the overview and like what's next, what am I doing next, what am I going into for 2026. So I'm super excited about that. So I'm going to finish up. I got about 15 minutes. I'm going to go do some journaling real quick and then head out the door. So I will see you all probably going directly into my review and kind of just looking at all the different numbers, which is a great transition from week 25. So here's to you, editing and review, Camila. Bye, y'all. All right, welcome back. Let's get into our breakdown for week 25. All right, so as you know, this is a writing challenge, and so I'm writing, but I realized is that the 2 main projects I wanted to finish all of the writing for are done. So although I have been doing a little bit of writing towards some of my other projects, my short stories, my novella, I have been focusing on editing. So this week for writing, I only wrote 2,360 words total, which is only about 33.71% of the 7K I want to write each week. But since I'm in editing, I'm going to be real gentle with myself and say that's okay, because I need to get this editing done so I can get these things out to beta readers so I can get them out to you all. So on Sunday, I wrote 35 words. On Tuesday, I wrote 1,093 words. These were all in the Venus Intensive, the workshop. I did editing. And on Friday, I wrote 219, and on Saturday, I wrote 13 words. Now, on Friday, I did do my Venus Intensive workshop, so I was really happy about that. Felt really good about that. And although I didn't reach 7K and I'm nowhere near it, I feel really good about the progress I've made, all of the writing I've gotten done. I cannot wait to talk to you all about this. Okay, let's get into, so for writing, I did write or edit every day, but technically for writing, I only wrote for 1,000 for 2 of the days, Sunday and Tuesday. And then for editing, well, I edited the Venus workshop on 4 days. I worked on the Venus Intensive for 2 days. So technically I almost did editing on every day. The only day I didn't do any editing or writing was on Wednesday, I believe. So Wednesday I just didn't do any of those things. I posted my content every single day. I worked at least 2 hours every single day. I didn't do any drop-offs or emails or anything like that, although I was doing some research on those things. I updated my finances 2 times. I realized I never wrote out the December finance tracking. So that's a reason why I haven't been updating my finances. But it's in alignment with what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks. For walking, I walked 4 miles every day. I did my running 3 times, although I only ran 1 mile on Monday, 2 miles on Wednesday, 1 mile on Friday, I believe. Then I didn't do any weight training last week, which has been something I've been really struggling with. It seems like after Thanksgiving, my whole schedule, and then I had a very busy time, kind of just all went bleh, right? Weight training, like I said, 0 times a week. Stanley's every day, vitamins every day. I had missed a day with my vitamins, actually. I know I did. I missed Friday for my vitamins. I don't remember why I missed it. I think I kept telling myself, take your vitamins, and just never did it. Then for no yoga, sleep by 10:30, 4 days, so that's pretty good for me. And then I didn't actually do a long walk. I was so worn out. Sunday, I had my Get Lit grown-up book fair. And I put out products. So I have a new product line that I'm selling. I have teas, I have bath salts, and I have bath teas that come with the loose herbs in it. I have cacao and hot chocolate blends. I'm super excited about them. They're so cute and they sold really well. So I feel really good about that. And so it was just a really great day on Sunday. I went, and I think I have footage of this. I stopped by Leela's and did their whole super cute Christmas thing they have going on. So it was just a really nice time. But I did, because I was up so early and Sunday was so busy, and then Monday I was trying to kind of get back into the groove of things. And then I had a super just busy week. I had ritual the next Sunday. It's just, I had to plan for everything. It was just a lot going on. So finishing up those last few weeks in November, heading into December was quite a bit. And I'm just now starting to adjust back to getting back on track and back on schedule. I posted on my social medias, like I said, no social medias before 9, no social medias after 9. I did both of those 7 days a week. I played 3 times that week, so that was really nice. Tuning forks I did every day. Ancestors I only did 6 out of 7. I meditated every day. I've been doing some really good deep inner work. I think I'm going to make a whole separate vlog about that. And then lastly, I took 2 baths. I missed Friday. So last week was just so interesting because I really was kind of just barely making it. I was just I can't even, on Friday, I was I don't even feel like I have the time to take a bath the way that I need to. I needed to wash my hair. That's what I ended up doing on Friday. I was you have got to get your hair washed. My hair was so dirty. It needed to be washed. And then I knew I had the event on Sunday, and so I knew I wouldn't have time on Sunday. I had a sound bath that Saturday. Like, I just knew I did not have the time to do it, and it needed to get done. So then I did it. I was like, oh, I'll take a bath on Saturday. Didn't happen. I was exhausted and needed to prep for Sunday's event. And then I was like, oh, well, I'll take a bath on Sunday. But that ended up, I was out so late and I was tired and I just didn't have the vibes for it. I just didn't have the energy for it. I knew I had to get up super early on Sunday, and then I ended up staying. I wasn't out late, but I did want to get my walking and my movement in because I couldn't get that done. I left at like 8 o'clock on Sunday. I think I walked maybe a mile or two before I ended up leaving to go to the event. So it just did not work out. But it's one of those things where I have to give myself this leeway to have space every week, to not have to be perfect and have to get everything, but to do my best. And so I definitely did my best, and I'm doing much better this week, although it is the last week of the challenge. But as I've said, I have so many fun things to work on coming 2026, and I cannot wait to share that with you all. Let me all know how you're doing. Let me know what you're working towards. I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful week, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.